What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Playmates Toys Monsterverse Godzilla vs. Kong Battle Roar Mechagodzilla Monster Battle Sounds. That's right. A little try me, press the button to activate right there. We're not going to do that quite yet, but there's the box, the new Monsterverse boxes. Here is the back with the previous Battle Roar Godzilla, which I'm sure they're reissuing in these Monsterverse boxes, but I don't know that for sure. There's some little Monsterverse write-up. Monster Battle Sound, Battle Roar Mechagodzilla is here. And I do want to thank Arnez of the Geek Chest for finding an extra one of these and sending it over. I do owe both the boys of the Geek Chest because, you know, they've found for me the last batch of Monsterverse stuff. You know, previously Steve sent a bunch of stuff to me, and now Arnez. So I really thank you guys for sure. You know, like, and I just gotta find Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Tataratris. But that's neither here or there. Without any further ado, let's get to this review. So here's Mechagodzilla out of the package, and the first thing I want to note is you're gonna need a little heat to get this tail on, for sure. It was not easy, but it's in there now, and it rotates for articulation, and really just rotation. You can, you know, wiggle it a little bit, but that's all it does. The legs move at the hips and at there at the calf, really, which is pretty odd, I have to say. And then you get shoulder articulation, and that's it. The mouth moves, but it moves with the gimmick. But let's take a look at this guy in full before we get to the gimmick. If I don't press it by mistake before. The look of this guy is pretty decent. He does have some orange paint on his chest. I think it was supposed to be red, but it's orange. But you know what? It is there. You do get a screw hole there, and obviously that's the little battery compartment. It's fine. It's fine. You do get some screw holes on the side as well, so you're going to have to deal with that. The look of this guy, proportions are okay. You know, it's pretty much what we've seen Playmates do with Mechagodzilla. So, little forked tail is there. The tail looks pretty decent. I like how the bottom looks actually on this one. I think that looks pretty good. The dorsal fins are a separate red plastic, and that looks fine. Here it is from that way. You don't get any paint blemishes, let me tell you, when you do that. The red here looks good on these upper dorsal fins. That's pretty good. Legs are decent sculpt. No paint whatsoever on them. But I do like the ankles on this one. It looks pretty good. I did mention that it moves at the calf, but, you know, it looks really nice. The feet look pretty good, too. Bottom of the feet look decent. I do like them. The arms, again, no paint whatsoever on them. And you're stuck with this open-handed pose. You know, it's fine. You know, it is what it is. It's fine one way or the other. But the arms look good. The chest, as we saw, looks decent enough. The shoulders look pretty good. These things here on the side look pretty good. As you can see, this one has a little lever there, so that's where you do the gimmick. The face, head, looks pretty good too. You get paint in the eyes, the same color paint that you get there, which again is kind of orange. The mouth looks decent enough though. The head looks decent enough. You know, it works. It's a Mechagodzilla. And again, I feel like, you know, we've seen that before from Playmates. But of course, what we haven't seen is the roaring action. So, you just press it, and then you're going to see the mouth open. So it only does like a couple sounds there, but they sound good. They sound Mechagodzilla-y, so I do like it. Yeah, I mean, as far as battle roars go, I think this is pretty good. For your size comparisons, let's start out with all the battle roar figures here. And as you can see, scaling was not a thing that they considered with these guys, except, you know, maybe keeping them on the level to each other, which is not proper scale. I mean, if Godzilla put his head down, he'd be shorter than everybody, though. I don't like this Godzilla, but and what I did notice with this guy is mouth splitting. Yeah, I don't recall that being a thing. But, you know, Mechagodzilla I think is the best. Alright, there you go. Mechagodzilla is the best of these three for sure. For some more size comparisons, here is Mechagodzilla with the last two legit Mechagodzillas that I reviewed from GVK, and that is the SH Monsterverse and the whatever this one was called, the darker one with the Proton Scream Mechagodzilla. So yeah, so you can see he's a little bit bigger than the normal, but not as big as the Shima. And one more size comparison, which I think actually works really well. Here are Godzilla and Kong from Playmates, the last two ones that I got with the buildings. And I think the scale actually works better than their normal Mechagodzilla as far as how big Mechagodzilla actually is in the movie. He's a little bit big here, but I think it works. I mean, it's kind of the same as what, you know, SH Monsterverse did in terms of scale. So if you're looking for scale within the Playmate stuff, I think this is the best way to go. And there you have it. And my final thoughts, while I still think their last Proton Scream Mechagodzilla is my favorite that they've done, I think this is a really good one, like I just said, to scale with the 6-inch figures from the line. I think it works better as far as, you know, how big Mechagodzilla is on screen compared to those. It obviously doesn't scale with the rest of the battle roars. However, I do like the battle roar here the best of those figures. So it's pretty good. It really works for what it is. You know, there's not a lot of articulation here. There's very little paint. You do get the paint on the chest, but it's like orange, which is odd. But, you know, you get it. It's there. So there you go. It's a decent figure to get. You know, I think it works. It's only gonna run you what, like $15 overall. That's not bad. And there you have it. I think it's worth checking out. You know, for the battle roar alone, it really sounds pretty good. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out.